Hello, eighth grade. We are going to be working on the possessive words me, mis, and day. So me is like my, mis is also my, and I wonder if you can figure out why one is me and one is mis. Think about that for a minute, and then I will tell you. And then day is of. So as we are working with the La Familia vocabulary and we are working on being able to write about our family, these were some things that I was noticing. And so if I want to say like my mom or my dad, I want to know for sure how to do that. So did you figure out why one is me and one is me's? Keep thinking. All right. So let's go ahead and look at if I want to say my mom in Spanish. Okay. I know the word for mom is madre, and then I would just put me in front of it, mi madre. So it would look like this, mi madre. If I want to say my siblings, this is where I'm going to use mis. And do you know why? It's mis because it's plural, more than one sibling. So instead of just saying mi hermano or mi hermana, I am going to say my siblings, and that's going to be mis hermanos. Now, it could be mis hermanas if all of your siblings are girls, but remember, if you have one brother sibling in there, it's going to have to be hermanos. So we use mis when we are talking about something that we own that is more than one. So if I wanted to say my parents, I wouldn't say mi padres, I'd say mis padres. All right. So I feel like for the most part, we were doing so with the me and the mis. Mis is where we needed some work. Okay. Now, here is where I've seen us struggling, and it's normal. In English, when we show possession, we add an apostrophe S. And so I had people saying like Juan's padre for Juan's dad. And that's not correct. They don't use possessive S or apostrophe S to show possession in Spanish. They actually are thinking of it saying the dad of Juan. So, like Juan is owning the dad, just like apostrophe S means ownership in English. We just set it up in a different way. So, if I wanted to say Juan's dad, I need to think in my head the dad of Juan. And then when I look at it as the dad of Juan, it's much easier for me to remember how I should write it, or it should be. That would be El Padre de Juan. So the dad of Juan is what it literally translates to. So when you're wanting to write with possession in Spanish, you just need to make it say the of And that's going to help you know, okay, now I need to set it up in this format, the use day of, and then So if I want to say the grandparents of Pepita, first I want to think about the word for grandparents. So that would be abuelos, and then of would be de, and then Pepita. So it would just actually be los abuelos de Pepita. All right. So that's just a real quick mini lesson on me, mis, and day. Remember, me means my when you are showing the possession of just one object or noun. And then mis is when you're showing possession. You're still showing the possession, but it's a plural. So like abuelos, parientes, hermanas, tios. Okay, so that's more than one. So I would use mis. And then if we want to show that like the apostrophe S possession in English, we're going to set that up to be the of So we're going to use the noun that we're wanting to talk about owning here, the word day, and then us owning it. All right. Hopefully that helps. And you will use all this information today when you do your assignment. Adios.